All right, and we are live. We just beat Bournemouth 2-0. 2-0. This is my post-match reaction for that match. Please like and subscribe, and check out our Tuesday show podcast, available where all podcasts are available. Wow. After Bournemouth scored their first goal, Anfield, for the next, 8 minutes, was silent. Completely silent. You can hear a pin drop in that stadium because Anfield and Liverpool fans around the world are nervous. We have not had the greatest run of form these last few games, really the last, 5 or 6 matches. And we were nervous. Yes, the goal probably shouldn't have stood, which we'll get into in a second, but man, it was silent. And it's just so funny seeing a silent... I mean, I understand. I get it. I feel the same way. I was silent. But we're going to win the league. and it just didn't feel like that. And I get it. I understand. We were not playing our greatest. The game kind of turned around a little bit, which we're going to get into. But man, was it a silent stadium. I think, after watching that match, I think Liverpool are about back to 60%. We're not fully back. We're not fully back to being Liverpool, but there were some great moments of that game, and but we're still shaky in many areas. Now, you think about that match. The 2 goals we scored were off of Bournemouth mistakes, so we really didn't press through that defense and score a fantastic goal as Liverpool normally does. We kind of just capitalized on those mistakes, which is good. That's what we got to do. Mane stole the ball, and then VVD gave a quick pass to Salah or Mane, and we made it happen. But even when Mane stole the ball brilliantly, he gave a really wayward pass to Salah, and Salah had to make something happen, which he did, which is, wonderful. But yeah, then VVD stepped up, stole the ball, gave that quick ball to Mane, and Mane buried the ball brilliantly. So under those 2 circumstances, we did great, but we never pushed through that defense. So that's a little scary. It's a little scary. Not to mention, our defense, again, it's kind of, it hasn't been great. So many times that match, I'm like, oh, this is where Fabinho would have came in, guns a-blazing, make an unbelievable tackle to break up a Bournemouth counterattack. And it just seems like Fabinho is not quite in his top form right now. And what does that say about this game we have to play against Atletico Madrid on Wednesday? Are you confident? Right in the live chat, are you confident going into Atletico Madrid after that performance? I'm not. I tell you what, I'm not at all confident about that. But Liverpool, they've worked so hard this season. So hard. They've worked hard physically. They've worked hard mentally. They did it last season as well. It's a shame we didn't win the league last season. But I think all of this mental toughness and physical toughness might be catching up to us just a little bit. And I think it's almost like the whole Liverpool first squad needs a 2-week break, gather their thoughts, rest. Sadly, that can't happen because it's not the way it goes. If you want to win the league, you want to win the Champions League, you have to stay physically and mentally tough the whole time. And you can't shut off. Yes, you can have a bad run of form, but you have to bounce back. And Liverpool are the kings of bouncing back, but just this bad run of form is making everybody nervous. But again, I said it in my last live, we're going to win the league. It's going to happen. It's awesome. Stay positive, as positive as you can. Was that a foul? I asked this on Instagram. I said, was that a foul on Gomez? The overwhelming response was yes. So, yes, I agree it was a foul. And, herein lies one of the problems with VAR, once again, that the ref on the field said, I called it as no foul. And the VAR room says, well, it's not a clear and obvious error by the referee, so we're not going to call it. It's one of these times where you really wish the center ref of that game, would just go look at the monitor. I know it's annoying to stop the game and go look at it, but in those scenarios, you feel that the VAR room should say, you should check this out. Just check it out because we don't agree with you. And just, check it out for a second time and get over yourself, center ref. Get over yourself. Just go check it out, see if you made a mistake or not. And that didn't happen, and that goal stood, and Anfield went silent. Completely silent. But Liverpool, the mentality monsters that we are, came back, scored 2 goals, and we just brushed that. Hey, we just got 3 points. We just got 3 points that match. Awesome. So hopefully that boosts the boys' confidence a little bit. And again, we learned a little bit this match. We're going to grow some character. And hopefully we go into Atletico Madrid a little more confident and a little bit more mentally aware on defense. How are we going to defend against Atletico's counterattacks with the way we've been performing? I don't know. We need to put in a good performance at Anfield, and hopefully that happens. Hopefully Trent steps up with his offense and defense. Trent showed a little bit of promise this match, but he was lethargic. A little bit lethargic on defense, not quite hit back to his full self. But he had some brilliant moments. The outside the boot pass into the box was unbelievable. He made some wonderful runs, some wonderful settles from long balls from VVD to then cross into the box fast. So he really, I was okay with his performance. Ox was very positive in his play, very positive. After he took some shots, he went running after that second ball, tried to win the ball back. I thought he was very positive. I thought Firmino wasn't in the game so much. He wasn't in the game so much, and when his chance finally came, he hit it over the net. And you could see the frustration in his match. But Firmino, you know what? Even if Firmino's not involved in the game, you never know what the guy's going to do. You never know. It was nice to see Mane have a decent match. That was awesome, considering he hasn't been in his top form lately. But, hey, 9 more points and the league is ours. The league could actually be ours by next weekend if Manchester City lose. They're playing 3 times from now until then. If they lose all 3 games, we could win the league without even playing. And, that would be kind of disappointing to not, we want to win the league at Anfield. Come on. We want to win at Anfield, but hey, any way we get it done is fine by me. And finally, let's talk about that wonderful, wonderful Milner save off the line. Wasn't it nice to have Millie back on the side, especially as the captain? To have Millie, who I call Henderson number 2, all right, on the field as the captain, arguing with the ref, making sure that if bad calls happen towards us, that the ref is knowing about it. We've been missing that the last few games without Henderson. And he goes and keeps us in that game. That clear off that line was incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult. He didn't have much room. He had to get his foot directly in the center of that ball and up. There was not much room left, and he was really focused, really kept his focus on that clearance. And who else do you want in that position but Millie? Wow. It was quite unbelievable. So we're going to talk more in depth about this match on our Tuesday show, which will be on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Overcast, all of that nonsense, and even up on YouTube. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, and we will see you on Tuesday. Check it out. Let's go, Liverpool. Up the Reds. We're going to win the league. Let's go, baby. Thanks for listening. And I'm turning it off once I figure out how. This is always a problem. How to turn the live stream off.